Hello, how's it going? I am checking to make sure that the scheduled event is working. If not, I might try something else here real quick. Okay, it says I am live on the scheduled event. The page didn't change? There we go. Alright, I am live apparently. Cool. Cool. That is the main purpose of today's stream, was to make sure that worked properly. So, because the last 2 weeks apparently it had not been. So, anyways, but yeah, now that we have tested and made sure everything's good and fine, I'm here to play some Late Back Camp. The virtual experience. I don't expect much out of this thing. I'm going to take a strong guess that there's not going to be a lot going on. We're probably going to be staring at a girl's face for a long time while she chats to us. And we'll see how that goes. And let me go ahead and just send out my tweets and stuff. Oh no, I forgot to put the graphic on this tweet. No. Bam. So anyways, to give you some background on me and Laid Back Camp or YouTube Camp, whatever it's called. I have no experience with this anime. Well, that's a lie. I tried watching the anime very briefly, but just was not really feeling in the mood for it. So I more or less just did not actually sit through it. What is this? Alright. Let me hear that noise. I want to hear that beep noise real quick. Alright. I think we're probably good audio-wise, so... Hello, lady. But yeah, I guess we're gonna... I don't even really know. So this is actually like a VR experience first and foremost. What are those subtitles? Or no subtitles. Alright, we speak English for sure. But we'll just be doing controller. It apparently has gyro support though. So. Alright. For some reason I can't adjust my audio level here. It'd be nice if I could. There we go. Alright. Let's start camping. But yeah, this is on like a bunch of different platforms now. It's on I think Switch, PS4, PC, and then I think most like of the VR storefronts is available. The bun hair girl. I feel like the bun hair girl is who I see most from this series. I think like when I think of emojis, my favorite mouth is like the spike version of a smiley. I actually made I was playing some Portal Knights last night with some friends, and that was the mouth I just was like, it's the best. That's the best one. Oh, this actually looks really clean. Although I'm sure that is like a JPEG of Mount Fuji back there, but otherwise this looks really nice. Can I turn? Can I look? Hey. This sure looks like most like interactive virtual games where it's like, hey, you're gonna spend time with this character, just first person staring directly at somebody. There's something like awkward about it to some degree. Like, I don't know if it's like the person's moving across it from you, or the fact that like you're not like, because they're just like so centered on what you're looking at sometimes. Like, I don't feel like you usually have people just like standing directly in front of you all the time when you're talking in person. I'm curious if there's any movement in this at all.
何ニヤニヤしてるんだ。
Or is this just going to be listening to some dialogue for 30 minutes? Thankfully, it's supposedly pretty short, so.
まあ気持ちはわかるけど。
Give me.
りんちゃん、今日はいっぱいのんびりしようね。だな。
I mean, there's got to be some things to do because it does say it supports gyro controls, unless it means I can like turn around. Oh man, those are great sprites. That's real good.
おーい、なでしこ。
Hello. Oh. Can I look at other things, or is it just her?
おーい。
Look into my own
なでし
chair.
こ。
Hey Alex, how's it going? We are trying to camp with this lady, girl, person, wherever they are.
富士山。いい感じに。
How you doing this Saturday, Alex?
本当だ。写真で見る富士山も綺麗だね。だな。
It's interesting because like the actual models here look really clean, and I'd say some of the environment stuff looks clean. Like the water looks really good, but then like the textures on like the phone and stuff is a little blurry. Okay, so we can look at all this stuff. I want to look at these dudes. This is my interest right now.
りんちゃん、あの人何してるんだろう。ああ、サーフィンだよ。でも、
I figured it's gonna be JPEG Lake forever for
ス
sure.
タンドアップパドルサーフィンだったかな。つまり立ちこぎボート。へえ、すごい。私もやりたい。すごい転び方しそう。
There's nothing wrong with JPEG Lake, although this thing is pretty pricey, I will say. I probably shouldn't have bought it, to be honest with you. But I don't know. I as somebody who kind of likes what this anime is doing, but doesn't actually really want to do the anime, I'm just like, maybe I'll check this out. Maybe this will make me want to watch the anime more, possibly. We'll see.
私はこのゆっくり暖かくなってく感じ。好きだな。
I'm ready for my gyro controls, though. That's probably... Once I read they're like, hey, we got gyro controls on the Switch, I was like, alright. How am I gonna gyro?
風は冷たいね。
It is the Senrikugura Reflections
冬だからな。
selling point for me. Alright. Cannot look at her phone. Oh, squirrel.
お、リスだ。この辺だと。
Hey, Mr. T, how's it going?
雪集めに林に入るとたまに見るよね。ああ、かわいいね。
I'm curious, like... And I'm always a dumb person with this stuff. Like, like,
りんちゃんや、そろそろ。
what is the goal of something like this, right? Like when you create something like this,
何にする？
obviously I'm missing something here with VR. I like hot cocoa. Look at that hot cocoa.
ここは。あ、お湯沸かすからちょっと待ってて。
Gonna boil me some hot cocoa. I'm not a coffee person, unfortunately. Well, yes, I understand what you're saying, Rowan, in terms of like it being VR. I think I'm not satisfied by the answer, like it just being in VR to some degree. I'm curious if you have hand movement and stuff in VR. I might have to go look at it, because this seems very like you just kind of turn in your head kind of thing, right? Oh, congrats! All right, did you get the double shot or the one shot for that? All right, well, I assume we can just get all 4 drinks if we want to.
写真、写真。何撮ろうかな。
That's a good point. I think that was one thing that I always Can I actually take a picture or is this something? No, I am not finished camping. I have just started camping. This is the beginning of my camping life. Do I just need to like actually just like hold it on her and then
お、りんちゃん撮っていい？
I remember like with when PSVR was first being shown off, that was one thing Chris Kohler said was like just the fact that you are like feel like you're there with a person basically. But I also feel like at this point that was like 4 years ago now, so that's a little like under ambitious to just be like, hey, let's try to do this again. But I guess with this particular character, right, like or this particular show, the Yudu Camp people were not thinking about, hey, how can we push VR games forward? They were just like, hey, what's something chill we could do? Well, what's Yudu Camp? Hanging out with your friends, probably? Well, camping? Well, how's a good way to present that through VR? That is probably how that came about, right? Oh my gosh, my Joy-Cons, I hate them. My Joy-Con will just get like stuck pushing one direction on the analog stick, even though I've let go. So. Squirrel. Oh, like so if you're using the actual what's it called? What's it called? My brain is saying Nintendo Cardboard, but that's Google Cardboard. What was that called? Nintendo Labo. Take a picture of these sticks. Okay, cool. The single or the double dose then. I think a lot of people I know have either gotten a single dose or a double dose, but I think I know a lot of people who work in kind of frontline workish fields, or they know somebody who works in frontline workish fields, so they're able to get like excess vaccine or whatever if they are gonna expire or something. All right, I think I'm done with the camera here. We have put this camera away. Fine. I assume we can look at the lake here. I'm guessing the sticks is what's gonna progress time, because it has like a stopwatch on it. So. Oh man, was there a plane and I missed it, or is there just always a plane trail there? I have to go back and look. I am definitely absorbing all this dialogue. What? Okay. Let's see what else. So I think we looked at those. Oh, we can move. Let's go closer to the JPEG, please. Yeah, Labo. I haven't done any Labo streams since the piano. The piano, I think, burned me a little bit because I did it and I was like, oh man, I don't actually want to play this cardboard piano. I still want to do the bike though at some point. So it's just Mom, check me out. Thanks, Mom. Is that just moving back? Is there anything else? Okay, I can. Yeah, it's a cute joke. It's silly. I'm not sure why it's there, but no subtitles there. All right, more pictures. Oh, you did it. It's a little weird to me that like the pictures are just like immediately there's like dialogue tied to them, right? That you can only take pictures of very specific things. Oh, Fuji? Yeah, give me a picture of that. I was told when I was in Japan, the train guy was like, hey, you're going to sit in this chair and you're going to be able to look out the window and you're going to be able to see Mount Fuji on the way. and I don't know if I'm just dumb and didn't see it, or if I wasn't paying attention, but I did not see Mount Fuji on that entire trip from Tokyo to Osaka.
それはどうかな。結構たくさん。やっぱ撮ってんじゃねえか。
Mount Fuji, her boyfriend. Oh, plane. Right. Is that it for... Oh, I can do this too. Anything else? Take a picture of other people? No? 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 Take a picture of my hand? Something about this shadow is weird to me. I think because the fact that it's like not moving at all with like my camera orientation. All right. I think that's enough being close to the lake, so we'll go ahead and head back up. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and start the fire now. Unless anything else was added here. But oh, thank you. Anything back there? All right, I don't see anything new. This squirrel is just like, I'm just gonna hang out. Very patient squirrel.
そろそろ焚き火しようか。焚き火しよう。
Alright. Squirrel's still just here. You got a new camping buddy. The most patient squirrel. It's just like, I'm gonna hang out here. I remember when I was hiking once, I saw dad and his son like sitting on a log eating together, like sandwiches, and the dad like turned her over and saw there's like a squirrel behind him, and I guess he didn't like tell his son what was happening, and he just like told him to turn around, and the kid turned around and just screamed like crazy because the squirrel was like right behind him, and the squirrel ran off. All right, let's moving time forward. Anything? Same dialogue there. Okay. Is there anything different, or is it just different lighting, basically? Different lighting? I think this might just be different lighting. I can maybe take a picture of the fire. Do that. Yeah. I feel like, I mean, I've lived in like Nevada and Utah for a good chunk of my life. Whenever I go camping, it's just like, please, oh God, don't set any fires ever. You're gonna burn everything down. It is so dry right now. We definitely had campfires when I was younger, but I can't remember ever since I was like a teenager ever having an actual campfire. You can say it? Say it! You did it. Alright. How about some more drink? Give it to me. Milk tea. I have no idea how accurate they were, but like one of my favorite things about Catherine was the like alcoholic beverages you could get, and like the background you'd get on those. That was always like a fun part of that thing. Hey, Joshua. How's it going?
ミルクティー美味しく
Something
入って
about
た
that looks a little unsettling to me.
すっごく美味しいよ
It kind of just looks like they like cooked a cake in the cup. All right. I guess we're gonna stare at this. See what this
そろ
does
そ
for
ろ
us.
夕飯の準備しようか
Sure. Yeah.
今日も疲
I
れよ
assume we are
美味しい
ending
キャンプご飯
the our camping experience here shortly, but
今日作るのはピリ辛スープカレー。まずは鍋ですりつぶしたニンニクと種を取り出した鷹の爪を焦がさないよう
I like
オリーブオイルで
chosen manga that like teach you how to cook things.
次に鷹の爪を取り出して水、コンソメ、一口大に切った野菜を加えて煮込み
Maybe it's the same thing that like people get out of like those weird social media posts of like, hey, here's how you make
ま
this
たこの間
meal thing.
卵を半熟に茹でて
It's like, hey, here's how you make some weird Oreo mesh dessert that will be the worst thing you've ever eaten in your life, but you
あ
know,
らかじめ素揚げしてきた
it looks crazy to make.
水菜、ミニトマト、ローストビーフ、先ほど取り出した鷹の爪と半熟卵を乗せたら出来上がり。
Admittedly, I have like no idea. Like, I would not be able to go and cook this right now without writing down what happened there. Nice, nice.
ご飯ができたぞよ
I haven't heard many people talking about that, but everything I've seen about it looks good at the very least. And I think if I was a Persona fan, I for sure would check it out.
ですよなでしこって何気に辛いの好きだよなうちの家族
I'm curious if Omega Force will ever get back to working on non-Muso games. I'm trying to remember if they've made anything that's non-Muso
マ
lately.
ジかあれっていろんな料理に使えるんだよね
They,
今度りんちゃんにも分けてあげるよ
if you play Tokiden 2, if you're not familiar with the Tokiden series, there's Tokiden, the original one for the PSP. Then they did Tokiden Kiwami for the, I think PSP as well, Vita and PS4. And then they did a Tokiden 2, but with Tokiden 2, it seemed like they were planning. I should look at her eating food. Oh, I can look at me eating food. What was I saying? But it was like the can I do anything? I wanna bite. I wanna eat. Anyways. Hey Zero, how's it going? Yeah, I'm streaming slightly early. I will say I only woke up like an hour and a half ago. But in Tokiden Kiwami, or Tokiden 2, they like built in things that looked like they were supposed to be there for Kiwami. They're like, hey, weapon ranks go up to rank 10, but they only ever go up to rank 6 in the game. And I just assumed that they gave up on making Tokiden 2 Kiwami at some
好きなん
point.
だ料理作るの喜んでもらえたら嬉しいし
Okay, I can see that. I feel like some people said Attack on Titan games were somewhat Musos, but, you know, mechanically, gameplay-wise, they look very different.
えひひ
Ehehehe. Alright. Okay.
ねえねえ
Talk to me.
りんちゃんお月様って
Where's the
何
moon?
に見える
Oh, there we go.
もう多少はペーソスを聞かせなきゃそもそも形じゃなくて模様がどう見えるかでしょそうだった
I don't want to play another Muso game. Hyrule Warriors definitely seems like one I should probably play eventually, but I don't know. Is the scroll still here? Or did he finally abandon us? Scroll was here for the soup and then just like, alright, I'm done. Can I go out to the water again? I can look at the lake. Oh.
ねえりんちゃん夜になると波の音が大きくなってる気がしないそうかも周りが暗くなって音に意識がいくからかな不思議だね
Oh, hey. Let me down.
なんか水辺の方いい感じな
No
気が
VR headset. I do not have a Nintendo Labo VR. And I don't really want to stream with the VR headset. It is a little silly to be playing without a VR headset, but you know, it's fine. It's okay. I'm sure I'm missing something. Is Mom still back there? Hey, Mom. I like weird stuff like this. I do feel like when I saw gyro controls, I thought it was gonna be like, hey, you're gonna scoop the soup to your mouth using the Joy-Cons, man. And unfortunately, that seems to not be the case. I'm just using the right analog stick to mimic my eyes. But I was 100% pretty much expecting this not to play decently. Given this is meant to be a VR thing. Yeah, I wasn't aware it was coming out on Switch as well, but then when it released, they're like, hey, it's on Switch. I was like, cool, I guess. All right, I can take pictures again. I wonder if these pictures are like something you can export later. I mean, they're all like story-based pictures, so probably not really worth it. Story-based pictures. They're pictures that initiate dialogue. Give it to me. Come on. Is this technically what I was taking a picture of already? Maybe. I don't know. Alright. Alright. I should probably get a VR headset at some point. I think I would be into this kind of stuff. Oh, I can just press the A button to skip it. But yeah, I don't necessarily think this is doing what I... Even if I was wearing VR, I don't think this is necessarily doing what I would be hoping for, per se. But that's not a bad thing. It's one of those things that I can't like say too much because there we go. This is definitely made for a fan of the show, right? And I'm just like, I've never watched this, or at least never watched it beyond the first like 5 minutes. So. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't know how obvious it was to tell, but like I could like the sound is stereo, right? So I can hear which direction she is. So like when I was spinning around in the dark, like I could hear her voice like rotating around me. I should play Summer Lesson someday, yeah. As far as my understanding is that it's kind of a show about nothing, but just going out camping, enjoying it, having a good time. I assume, you know, in very much a light way, you're probably learning about those characters through their dialogue, even if it's not necessarily like, oh no, my mom is missing or something like that, right? Like, it's just the slight little hints there, here and there in the dialogue that might give you more insight into a character, but I'd imagine it's very, very slight. Or at least that's how I'd imagine it being implemented the smartest way. Aesthetic. It's my aesthetic. Alright. Is that it? Did we do it? Did we camp? Oh yeah, I guess sunrise. That makes sense. They would want to show us sunrise.
と前に一緒に写真撮らない？実はいつもとちょっと違うやつがありまして。え、そうなんだ。
Alright. Let's take a
それじゃ
picture.
撮るよ。
What is her innovative new pose? I
ど
can't
れ
see
ど
it.
れ。おお、いい感じだな。
Don't. Oh no.
じゃ
Joy-Con,
あ
please.
帰るか。そうだね。
The suspense. What was her pose?
来たいな。なんか言った？なんでもない。
It's nothing.
また来ようね、りんちゃん。
It's nothing. It's nothing. Alright. Is that the innovative new pose? Surfboarding? Kind of looks like she's like.
モトスコで撮りました。おお、すげえ。
Have some cocoa? I do not have any cocoa, unfortunately, but it is a hot 30 minutes for a hot $20 zero. But, you know, it's a VR game, and VR games are expensive because they, you know, don't have a huge audience, so.
いいね。シマリンはどうする？行こうよ、りんちゃん。
Oh man, are we getting the copyright strike? You think this game's been cleared for streaming? I never look in to see if like companies have any streaming policies before I actually stream anything. You know what? I'm kind of perfectly fine with it being 30 minutes for what it is, right? Like if I was just staring at things for an hour and a half or 2 hours, I think I would be a little like, oh man, I don't really want to do this. I wonder if these are actually my pictures or if these are just like them being like, we made you take pictures of these things, so we're just gonna have these preset ones be static. One of my favorite things, we were talking about credits the other day, and when I finished the Mario. Okay, okay, rules for a fun camping experience: clean up after yourself. Okay, so I'm gonna clean up my desk. Rule number 1. Oh no! I only know what rule number 1 is. Alright, well, rule number 1, clean up after yourself. That's it. We did it. Cute graphics though. How to play. My brain read that as cursed controls for a second. Cancel, just gonna confirm, pause. Okay. Alright. That's this thing. That was a thing. Let's close it. Nope. I love copyright strikes. That is what I live for. That's what this is about. Not back to Mario. We're not going back to Mario. I'm not a Mario YouTube channel, Zero. I know you want me to be. Alright, so let's go ahead and let me mute some stuff. And let me turn off the capture card view here. I gotta use the same view, so I just gotta like cover it up. Actually, I might as well just put it over. Let me see. Let me just launch it and see if it just displays over the Switch. Actually, let me just turn the Switch view off. Just we'll be clean. Clean up after yourself. Turn your capture card's view off. There we go. See? I did it. I'm a good streamer. I'm cleaning up after myself. Let's see. So I need to bring up which drive is it on? Which drive is it on? It's the video game drive, because it's a video game that we are gonna play. All right. I think this should be fine. All right. I need to turn my audio down a little bit. I don't think we'll run any performance issues on this game running on my PC, but we'll see. I need also to switch over so I can actually play this video game. We beat Bowser's Fury last week. I might play a bit more of it this weekend. After this stream, I might. We probably won't be streaming long today, to be honest with you. So probably be like the main thing I wanted to test was to make sure that the YouTube event worked. That was the big thing, and it did work this week. So what I had to do was I had to not create an event in Restream. I had to create an event in YouTube and link it to Restream that way, and that worked better. Otherwise, YouTube thought I was making a different stream whenever I started streaming. So yeah, I think we may have played this before on stream. We're gonna make a real effort to try to progress this time. I'll also show you a bug at the end here that I found that was kind of interesting. All right. So anyways, so I know it's been a while since we probably played this. We played on stream, but how this basically works is we have a set of cards, and we're like hiking against these like spirits here, and these spirits have like these inclines, and those inclines do damage to us, and there's our health there. So you're gonna see on these cards, I have this top card that's basically like the amount of distance I will travel, which will take away from the 20 there. And then I also have the amount of, I guess, defense or something that I have, which is gonna block half of that. So we only have 2 7/4 cards right now. I'm actually running this at worse settings because my PC did not like me running this at ultra settings. So also you can put like the cursor between the cards and they just like freak out. So he's got 13 left. Obviously with this one I can just kill him immediately, but I will take the full, because I only have 1 defense, I will take the full 5 damage. So either I can risk it and try to block it and just do 4 damage and see if next time I can block this fine, but it's only 5, so I think I'm just gonna take it. Bam. Then we can pick some cards too. I always pick healing just because I'm always nervous. I feel like running out of health is definitely the thing I run into the most in this game. Okay, so he's gonna do 8 damage to us. He's got 6 defense, can do 12 damage. He's gonna do one of these two. I'm gonna start low. Actually, let me. I'm gonna do high. Actually, this is Yamafuda. It's a Dojin game. I tried to look up information about it online and could not find any. So, yeah, I don't know if I can help you on actually finding a copy of this game. So we can kill him here, but we'll be taking the full hit of this basically. I can heal. I might just eat it. The next one's only 6 too. We'll eat it. Okay. All right. So actually, do I have my phone? Because I need to get my phone real quick. Because I'll need to use the phone translation tool for this. Because I don't know what any of these power-ups are. So you basically can buy. We have like a currency down here in the bottom left-hand corner, and we can buy power-ups here. But we can also get a health bonus as well if we don't buy power-ups. If you buy, the more power-ups you buy, the less health bonus you get. So let me see if I can grab my phone real quick. I'll be right back. We'll see how this goes. I might just try to type in, because I think this is all hiragana and katakana, so I can probably type this into DeepL or whatever, or DeepL, whatever it's called. It's definitely easier to scan it if it works, but I'm gonna guess it probably doesn't work super well. I didn't see it on DL side, unfortunately. The developers usually in the README file will have some information about themselves, but I couldn't find any in this case. I checked the Comiket game listing for this game, or for the Comiket 97. Couldn't find any information about it on there. So I think it's like +2 to damage. I'm gonna guess this is like +2 to defense, maybe. And I think this might be... Every time I lose energy, something. Yeah. Let me see if I can type these in real quick. I think that'll be easier here. If I can remember my kana. Oh god, I have to highlight with my mouse to see the text though. So this one, yeah. Well, let's take the defense and what's it called for now. We'll take the health upgrade. I'm not sure what the other one was. It'd probably be too hard to try to type it out because I have to like highlight it and then can't move my mouse. So I have to like alt tab out of the game probably and everything. So heal. All right. So let's see. He's gonna do 8. He can basically eat it all with this. Let me try. Bunch of 8s. Okay. Free damage. More free damage. Yep. Okay, so we can kill him now, but take 12 damage. I think that's what we're gonna do. I'm not really sure how much tragedy matters in this game, to be honest with you, though. I've tried playing this a handful of times, and at some point, I think what would help is if you knew more damage values ahead of time. Like right now, I can only see 2, but because I can only see 2, it's really hard to plan anything ahead. Heal. Do I want to go ahead and take that 6 heal? Yeah, I'll take that. All the same card. Okay, got a 20 and a 3. We got a lot of health. We'll push forward. Bam. Also, we get, that's where, like, our money as well. I'm not really sure what determines how much money you get. This game's a little, in the README file, it's like, please read the game's instructions before you start playing to ensure a good experience. But the game instructions, as far as I can tell, just says, click on things with your mouse, please. And then, like, gives you no other explanation other than, it's like, hey, we're out doing things. And then I looked at that mountain and said, I want to climb that mountain. He's like, are you sure? And she's like, yes, absolutely. And then they go and try to climb the mountain. That's all I can really find in the manual. So, anything will kill him. So, highest defense. Hey, welcome back. I don't know what this is. Moibu. Yeah, you get a big text up if you highlight it too. I hope the grade was good. I hope it went well. I do not envy all you school students still in my chat. I did enough school in my life that I'm like, I'm good, man. Yeah. This is one of those cases where camera translation tool is not very helpful for us, unfortunately. Has physical damage once every 3 times. That seems pretty good. I'm kind of in favor of just kind of getting everything, to be honest with you, most of the time. All right, these spirit foxes are getting beefier. I'll do the full set of damage here, or as much as I can. So I don't know if this like buffs our attack. Yeah, it buffs our attack. It looks like. Gonna heal as well, and then we'll do as much damage as we can with the low hit. All right, we got an 18. Don't have much of a choice there. 15. It's interesting is that the 7 here is blue and the 7 here is green, and I'm not really sure why. There's also this, like, the Neku 4. Alright. Heal for sure. Oh, nice. Congrats. I was always like super worried about my grades in school, and I usually did pretty good. I'm not gonna say I was like the best student per se, but my grades were solid. We'll do higher defense this turn. $24 and 11. Yeah. Take that 1 damage. $18. This is getting a little... Okay, I think one of my defensive skills queued. I can even heal cards, which is scary. 40 damage. Bananas, 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 bananas! The triple banana. Man, I could do 50 damage right now. Let's go for it. Boom. Okay. Cannot kill him with that, but we'll get pretty close. I am going to play it safe on defense because the next turn he's going to do a lot of damage. And unfortunately, actually, we might not be able to survive either way. Okay, okay. Banana. Yeah, let's get rid of him. Banana, please. All right. So we can sacrifice all this just to get a health refill. Let me see if we can figure out what any of these are real quick. Hydration. I'm worried because if I don't get a banana at the start of the next round, I'm screwed. I think we might... Let me see. That's going to put me at 41 HP. Okay. Figured that'll give me a little room to play it safe to some degree, but... You know, and my foot color changes too, which is kind of interesting. I'm not sure why that happens. Alright. Bananas! 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 Alright, cool. We should be good for a little bit. This is running on PC, yeah. Got my mouse pointer there. Yeah, I just got this at Comic Cat 97, so it was like, you know, late 2019-ish. It looks nice. It's probably one of the nicer looking Comic Cat games I've gotten. I am running it at medium settings rather than ultra, so I'm not sure if it's chopping up at all or anything, so. Let's see, 18 damage. And I'm not sure if there's an end to this game. It might just be go until you fail, basically. Okay, that will kill... No, that won't kill him. None of these will kill him. Okay. I do like the presentation a lot, though. I mean, I picked this game because it does kind of remind me a little bit of Laid Back Camp in terms of look and feel. Not the VR game specifically, right? Just like the aesthetic. The aesthetic. Okay, we'll do 18. Bananas. Lots of bananas. 12, we can do, I think, more damage here for now. Ooh, 28. I don't have a choice unless I reroll, and I want to save my reroll. I think I only get one reroll per section, basically. So I can't just like sit there and like every turn try to get a new hand of cards if I'm not happy with them. Okay, 15. No bananas. I think this is the end of our run. Can I reroll? Nope. Can I use any of these things? Nope. Alright. You guys ready to meet our fate? Well, at least take him with us. Blah. Back down the mountain. It's probably the first that I've got in this game. I want to show you guys a bug, but let me reduce the audio level here because I got to make a bunch of noise to do it. So if you'll notice, last time when I started the start of the game, I click the button, she plays an animation, and she starts moving to the right. However, they don't stop you from ever clicking the button again. So you can continue to reinitiate her animation. And so she'll sit here and keep animating. However, you can also do this as she starts moving. So, you can, and so what's kind of interesting about this is you can watch and see kind of how this game's built out, which is that when you teleport between areas, you're not going to a new map. They are putting you on different parts of this long stretch of map. But there are parts of the map that they don't expect you to look at, because this is the beginning of the game right here that we're on. And there's parts of the map that they don't expect you to look at. So there are sections that are not quite as finished as the other parts of the map. But it is still, like, complete, like, there's no, like, real obvious visual bugs. It's just like, hey, there's no trees here, or there's, like, some weird ground textures and how they, like, connect to each other. That being said, well, it's not soft locked. If I stop pressing the button, it will start the game. Because I'm assuming it triggers the start of the game when her animation reaches a specific point. Unfortunately, I was going to try to see, I don't think we can, like, increase her speed at all. I think this is just the set speed that she's at. The girl in the back does not move correctly at the right the same speed. So unlike the main game, she does not move at the same speed that this character's moving at right now. So she actually starts falling behind, as you can see. But she has a failsafe in place that if she gets too far away, they'll actually make her run. Which I don't know if... I haven't paid enough attention during the main game to see if that ever happens, like, naturally. But if she goes off screen, she'll run back and catch up to you, basically. Or catch up to basically where she is right now. So... but yeah, like I did this for about 15 minutes last night, and this is slow. Like we're maybe a quarter of the way through level 1 right now, right? So it's, I think it'd be very interesting to see how long this goes and how it, behaves. I probably would need to set up some kind of like bot to just like click this part of the screen at every so many intervals. So yeah, it's a fun, silly thing. Again, this is a Dojin game, it's just one of those things that gets overlooked, right? So it's not like I'm not complaining about the game. I just think it's a fun, silly thing, that happens. So anyways, that was all I wanted to do today. I just wanted to check that out. Yudu Camp was a little less than I was expecting, but about right when you consider the context of what it's being made as. And then I wanted to play a little bit of this because I do like this game a lot. I don't know if there's a way to beat this game. See, she just ran a bit to catch up. But I did enjoy it. So, well, I don't know if you're like, this is not technically completing the game. I would imagine at some point you just fall off the end of the planet unless they are like generating environments at some point, right? But it seems like it is all pre-made. Like this all looks right to what I was seeing last night. It's not changing at all. It looked right to my previous playthroughs as well when I was going through. So yeah. But yeah, anyways, so I think what we'll do next week, I still haven't gotten anything about the Nintendo 3DS capture card. So I think we're going to go ahead and start up Quest 64 finally. So I'll go ahead and put up a post for that. The YouTube events seem to be working now, so you should be able to see when upcoming streams are on YouTube. If you want to set a notification for them, you can do that too. If you have trouble remembering on Thursday, I mean, I stream pretty consistently, right? So, maybe not often, but consistently. So you'll be able to, figure it out. But yeah, if you go to YouTube channel, it should tell you when I'm streaming next now for the future. The Twitch also has a schedule on it, but it's kind of a pain to work with. So yeah. And then it's Quest 64, I think will probably take about a month. And then hopefully by then we have our 3DS capture card and we can start messing around with some 3DS stuff. We might take a break during Quest 64 just to mess around with the 3DS a bit, and test a bit too. So, but yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for coming. I hope you guys have a good weekend. And I will get working on hopefully getting that Disaster Day of Crisis video done tonight. And then, and record the podcast and everything for Monday. So look forward to that. You guys have a great weekend. Bye.